Hey, thanks, Gino. 8:52 right now, 8 minutes in front of the hour, 9 o'clock. At 9 o'clock, Charlotte County Speaks comes your way with Mr. Ken Lovejoy. And full house tonight, next couple nights at the sign. Let's talk about where you've been traveling. What have you seen that's been interesting? Anything special?
Very interesting, man. I work pretty much full time for Carnival Cruise Lines, and since the last time I was here, I got to do 2 cruises in Alaska, and I got to do the maiden voyage of Carnival's biggest, baddest, newest ship called the Breeze in Europe.
Ooh, wow.
So I've never been to either one of those 2 places.
Yeah.
So I got to go to both of those 2 places, and both times I got to bring my son. I have a 19-year-old son. Got to bring him. My daughter's 17. She's in school, so she can't come. She couldn't come, but I got to bring him to see both of those, and both were incredible.
That cruise was, what is it, in the Mediterranean?
Yes, sir.
Oh, that's beautiful.
It was.
It's different over there.
It is. I'll be honest with you, because I do tell the truth.
Yeah.
When we got off in France and we got off in Barcelona and places like that, and Italy, they weren't necessarily mean to us, but they didn't really go out of their way. They didn't seem overly happy to see us Americans. You know what I mean? So I don't know exactly if they just don't, because they don't speak the language, or I don't speak their language is what it is.
That's what it is.
Yeah,
sure.
And they get mad at me because I can't speak it, and so, but they get frustrated really quick, and they don't seem to.
Yeah. When you went to Barcelona, did you go down the Las Ramblas?
I did not.
You did not?
No, sir.
That's one of the main streets through Barcelona with all the mimes. They got people there that look like telephone poles that are really living people. I mean, yeah, and if you're standing there, they reach over and pinch you in the fanny and then get back to where they were.
Oh, I didn't see that. No, sir.
It's
Like that Buccaneer I had out at the...
Yeah.
Well, we went to Italy. I saw the Leaning Tower of Pisa. We went there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was pretty
You
awesome.
try to push it over?
I tried to hold it up. We all had to take those pictures.
We always take your picture.
Yeah, everybody was doing it, so we did that. I pushed it back straight, by the way, so it's straight now.
Did you get back to the Isle of Capri?
I did not.
Oh, that's beautiful.
We didn't have a whole lot of time for each stop.
That's
We
right.
stopped every single day on that trip.
Yeah.
But we had to be back on the ship so we could leave to get to the next port.
Sure.
We didn't have any sea days. We just stayed, day after day, just stopping.
Yeah.
And Alaska was unbelievable. Have y'all been to Alaska?
No.
No, I haven't been there.
I could tell you this. People told me about this before I left. They said, Mutzie, you know what? If you look at a video, if you look at a picture, it won't do it justice. And you know what? They're 100% right.
Really?
A lot of
Yes.
eagles, a lot of flying eagles.
Oh, yes. And I'm telling you, just you have to see it in person to appreciate it. It's unbelievable to see that, to know that that's part of America and that's just part of this earth. I mean, it is gorgeous.
Hey, I want to, before we get out of here, I want to talk to you about when you sell and see, let's take a phone call first.